Uh-oh, got a roll on the traps table. Page 62. A 4. It's a bear trap. It's a level 4 bear trap hitting the character leading the marching order. Well, that is Patience, the dwarf. Poor guy. So I got to roll on a d6. I got to roll 5 or better, or I'm going to get hit by this thing. Let's see here. Yeah, well, let's see. So, yeah, he's hit by it. The character must roll d6, trying to beat the level of the trap. Halflings and elves roll at +1. Rogues add their level. The character failing the roll has a foot caught in the bear trap. The character loses 1 life and will have -1 to attack and defense rolls until that lost life is recovered and his limping leg heals. A limping character will roll at -2 against other bear traps or trapdoors. Oh my gosh. Well, dang it. Until that lost life is recovered. You know what? I'm going to do this right now. So each character is allowed to have 1 bandage. It's on their character sheets right here. And this bandage they can each use once per quest. You can't a character can't carry more than 1 bandage, can't use more than 1 bandage. And I'll keep that the same. The healing potion thing bothers me. I feel like you should be able to drink as many as you have. But bandages, okay, I'll go with that because bandages are only going to carry you so far. But they heal 1 point of damage, so I'll say he took the damage and immediately uses a bandage to quote-unquote heal it. And so I won't even change his die value. Great. Okay. And we should make a mark here that there was a bear trap. Okay, so now at this point we need to start heading backward. And so I need to change my marching order. If I forget and I don't, then a wandering monster attack will attack my party. But likewise, once I start exploring a new room, I need to get them back in the marching order that I want. The reason I'm doing this is if we run into a wandering monster, they are going to attack from behind. And so I want to be sure that my strongest characters are in the back. Okay. Now each room that we pass through that we've been in before, we need to roll a d6. If I roll a 1, there's a wandering monster. Except for in the guard room, which told me that if I come back to this room, probably because it's more likely to be populated with guards, I guess, a wandering monster triggers on a roll of 1 or 2. So let's see. Okay, I rolled a 5, so we're good. Going to continue here, where we ran into the crawling skulls. Roll. There is a 1, so we ran into a wandering monster here. So I will make an additional note. WM for wandering monster. And we'll find out what it is. We got to roll on the wandering monster table, which is, where is that at? Did I not? Oh, here we go. 57. All right. The higher, the worse. It's a 3. Okay, so it's a minion. So we roll on the minions table, and we get a 4. Let's see, where'd our minions deck go? Here it is. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, takes us back to the fungi folk, or the fungi folk, or the fungi folk, or fungi folk. All right, so actually, to represent this properly, I need to slide this over here and put him right there. Okay, so this is the 4th minion group we've encountered. And I'll say fungi folk. Their level is 6. There are 3 of them. Okay, we got this. We got this. 1, 2, 3. They got 1 attack each, and I roll once on the treasure table after fighting them. Any hero damaged by Fungi folk must save versus what would end up being 6 poison, or lose 1 additional life. So that sucks. That sucks quite a bit. Halflings add... I don't have any halflings. Reactions. 1 to 2, I could bribe them for pretty cheap, but that's only if I roll a 1 to 2. 3 to 6, I'm going to fight. I almost always end up fighting anyway. So that's what we're going to do. Brave heroes turn around and prepare to do battle with the Fungi folk. Fungi folk is silly. Okay. Well, they attack first because they got the drop on us. So there are 3 of them. So I'll have 2 attack my dwarf. Let's see how that works out. He got an exploding 6 on 1, and they're only level... excuse me, they're only level 6, so that's fine. The other one, 3 plus 3 is 6. Oh, but it's not enough. You got to get higher than. Higher than. Dang it. So he takes 1 damage and might end up taking some more. He's down to 2 right now. So now he's got to save against poison. Poison like 4 plus 2. I have to get an exploding 6. That's the only way I can not take this damage right now. Crap. Okay. So he loses another one. He is down to 1. So it's a good thing that he's got a couple of healing potions. I think the cleric needs to heal him. I should have done that between combat. Didn't think to do it. Okay. But now we're defending for the cleric. He rolled a critical failure. So dang it. He's down to 7. Now we got to deal with this poison thing. Save. He needs an exploding 6. Does not get it. So then he's down to 6. That really sucks. Alright. So it's the hero's turn. Patience. Come on now. Do your thing. D6 plus, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and these guys are level 6. Dang, it's only going to take out one of them. Okay. Griffith? Cleric's going to heal. Cleric's going to heal. So he's going to heal the dwarf. He rolls d6 and adds his level, resulting in, exploding 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that takes the dwarf back up to max. A surge of life and confidence through the dwarf's body. Awesome. Okay. Now this is the first time the heroes have had a turn, so the rogue and the wizard, they're doing their prep stuff at this point. The 2 remaining fungi folk are now going to attack again. Here comes, for patience, 2. Yeah, gosh. Note to self, Pater, I was trying to figure out a way to set up this game so that you guys could see my die rolls when they happen. I kind of lament a bit that you can't see them happening, but I'm not sure how to get everything on at the same time. I guess I could try to roll in the play surface. I'd have to change the play surface though. And these things, I like having them stand up. I'll have to workshop that before I do the next tabletop streaming series. Anyway, let's see here. Was that just an attack roll that Griffith did? I think it was. So he rolled a 2. That's only going to take him up to 5 with his modifiers. So he does not do... Or was he defending? Oh man, Pater. I think he was defending. Was he? I don't know what's happening. See? This is why it's probably good there's only 30 minutes left in my streaming today. I think he's defending right now. And I think this might have been even the dwarf defending. that just rolled a 2. So yeah, let's say that it was. So that's that only takes him up to 5, which is not going to be enough. So he's going to take damage again. And oh, he got an exploding 6, so he doesn't take the extra damage. He's just down to 8. All right. And then the other Fungi folk, cleric is defending. Oh, he got an exploding 6. That's beautiful. Okay, so he did not take damage, or have to roll, of course, for the extra poison damage. Sweet. All right, now patience. Kill him. Exploding 6. 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That will take out the remaining 2. Beautiful. Okay. So that... Oh yeah, I gotta make a note over here. We do need to roll on the treasure table. I don't want to forget that. Definitely do not want to forget that. But we gotta make a note that we fought the Fungi folk. Treasure table. Let's see, where is that treasure table at? 34. What do we got? 5. That might be good. 1 item of jewelry worth 3d6 times 10 gold pieces. Okay. Well, let's see what that works out to. 8, 9. So 90. And then the dwarf adds 20% to that value. So that's going to be 90 plus 18, right? Is 108. I'm probably wrong. I'm terrible at math, but I'm going to say that's what it is. So he will hang on to that. Very nice to have that. Thank you very much, Fungi folk, for carrying around your money with you. All right, so that was here. And we're still in our backwards formation because we're going to go into this room now and roll for wandering monsters here. Okay, no wandering monsters. So at this point, I'm ready to go north, but I want to change my positioning to be prepared again for an attack from the front. Okay. All right, so we're moving north from right here, and let's see what kind of room shape we got. 63. That number sounds like I've said that recently. Did we? Oh, no. Nope, it's this corridor here with 2 doors in it. That's interesting. So I could orient it straight up and down like that, or I could go sideways. It doesn't make a ton of difference. I think I'm going to just go straight up and down. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's right in the middle that they have these doors. Okay, so we're rolling for corridor contents right now. Eight. And in a corridor, that means it's empty, but I can search, and I am certainly going to. 6. Nice. So that means I can I can choose between a clue, a secret, or a hidden treasure. Let's look at 56. I don't think I'm going to choose a clue, but page 56 will help me decide. Oh, clue or secret door specifically, or a hidden treasure. So a secret door, this is kind of interesting. You found a secret door or passage. Draw a door on one side of the current room or corridor. When you find a secret door, roll a die. On a 6, congratulations, you have found a safe shortcut out of the dungeon. You can exit the dungeon by reaching this room at any time. If not, then you roll another random room that connects with this room through the secret door you just generated. You may spy in the room and determine its contents before stepping into it, and you may decide to leave it alone if the danger seems too much for the party. If you find any treasure behind a secret door, its gold piece value is doubled. If you decide to enter the secret room, any monsters in the room will be surprised. Reduce their level by 1 to a minimum of 1 in the first turn of the ensuing combat. That sounds pretty interesting. Let me do this secret door thing. I don't know that I've ever done a secret door, chosen that at this point in playing this game in the past. So, let's put the secret door right here. Okay. It's a secret. All right. And then I'm going to roll and see if I get a 6. Then it's a shortcut exit to the front of the dungeon. No, it's not. So instead, I generate a room. Oops. Using 61. So big old honking room here. I'm not going to be able to fit it all, but that's fine. You just, in these cases, fit what you can. I think I will go this way. So that's going to be this up here. It might get in the way of the room above it, you know, when I get around to exploring that one, but that's okay. So it's just going to go all the way run into this wall here. As will this. However, 1, 2, 3, there is going to be a door right here. All right, so let's preview this room. Something just bothered me a little bit. I think in traditional D&D mapping, don't you like put an S right here? I think that's how the cool D&Ders do it, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we rolled for content, and we got a 7 for this room. That means I roll to see if there's any room details. There are not. So it's just a standard room, and I roll D6 on the minions table. So I rolled a 1, which means in this room, there are Chaos Slayers. Good gravy. Let's look at these guys. Sorry, let me back this up just a wee bit. So Chaos Slayers. They have, in this case, a level of 8. So that's not messing around. There are, I don't know, I guess we should decide how many, right? There are 6 of them. They get 1 attack, and they have 1 treasure. 1 roll on the treasure table. Chaos Slayers hate any character carrying potions or scrolls. So that's everybody in my party at this point. Well, actually, that kind of works in my favor because the hate thing, I believe, determines that they will focus on, they'll prioritize. I have to prioritize them focusing on that character, but all of my characters have potions and or scrolls. Although the wizard has more, I don't know if that'll make a difference. I'll have to maybe look that up real quick if I can. Due to a divine curse, they attack halflings only if halflings are the only targets available, and in that case, halflings, blah, blah, blah. No halflings in my party. Defense rolls versus the Chaos Slayers. Oh wait, no, that's not a new sentence, even though it's a capital D. Blows from their serrated blades inflict tier, which would be 1, plus, so 2 damage. Blows from their serrated blades inflict 2 damage instead of just 1 damage on a defense roll of 1 or 2. So on a especially bad roll, I'll take extra damage. That sucks. Reactions, 1 to 2 ignore, 3 to 6 fight. I kind of want to take these guys on. I mean, I do get some advantage against them, but let me see if I can find those rules on hate. I think what that means is that if I can't find this really quick, oh, here we go. Hatred summary table, page 90. Oh, wait a minute. That's just now I need the actual rule description. I'm just going to rule for now, if I can't find it in the deal, that they will really try to gang up on whoever has the most potions and scrolls on them, which is probably going to be the wizard. Good gravy. Yeah, all they give me is that hatred summary table. That seems really bonkers. Or what about, is there something about how monsters attack? Not how to attack monsters, but how monsters attack. It's like, when do monsters attack? 52. Who is attacked? 53. That's surely going to have the information I seek. I mean, it seems reasonable, doesn't it? In a room with more monsters than characters, blah blah blah. If the monsters hate one character class, they will always perform extra attacks on that class. Okay, so we are ganging up. Basically, I'm going to try and space out the monsters equally as much as I can. But any extras, if they are able, will attack the characters that they hate. And so, but based on that, it says any character carrying potions or scrolls. That does make me kind of walk back that. It doesn't... I thought I would get something more specific to this potions and scrolls thing that would require me to carry them up. But I think if you have 1 or you have 10, they hate you all equally. So I don't think I need to worry about that. Since everybody has 1 healing potion still at this point. Okay, yeah, I do want to take these guys on. And I get to have surprise on them. Let's see here. Oh, I need to... Here, I'm not going to move the camera to show it, but I need to show that I searched in that corridor. And then this is... Chaos Slayers. Okay. And I figured out that there was, what, 6 of them, I think I figured out. These are minions. They're the 5th minion group I've encountered. Chaos Slayers. And their level is 8. That's what kind of scares me a little bit here. There are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Man. Where's the thing about the secret 56? I want to make sure I'm not missing out on any bonuses here, because there was a few different things there. Any monsters will be surprised. Oh yeah, reduce their level by 1 in the first turn of the ensuing combat. So for the first turn, they're to be considered level 7. Okay. I'm glad I didn't miss that detail. So, you know what? I'm just going to rule that since we're sneaking up on them, my back row already had time to put down their map scrolls, to put down the lantern. Like, everybody is all in at this point. That's what I'm going to decide. Because they totally saw this coming. So here we go. Let's start with Patience and see what he can do. These guys are, what, Chaos Slayers? He doesn't get any of his special bonuses against them. Alright, well, he still gets his modifier, his regular modifier, which is pretty good. D6 plus 5. So that's going to result in a 7, which, my gosh, their level is 8, but down to 7. So that was a, yeah, only takes out 1. Only takes out 1. Okay. I guess it wasn't that great of a roll, but man. Cleric. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to mark off one of his healing spells earlier. Okay. Come on now. It's got a modifier of plus 3. 5. Not going to be enough. That sucks. Okay. So, Shaden the Rogue. Flinging a sling from the back row. -1 modifier. Nope. And now, Elderast. Well, Elderast, what are we thinking? We got how many of these guys? We got 5 of them left. I think these guys are nasty enough that it's time to do what? Another sleep spell? They're not undead, so it would work on them. I say use sleep while the using is good. Okay. So, I need to remind myself how this spell works. Page 49. Works like an attack roll. Add my level to the roll. It will defeat one boss or d6 plus 1 plus level minions if it hits. So I'm still rolling against their current level of 7. Here we go. Nice exploding 6. So that brings it up to 10 plus 5 is 15. Oh, dang it. But that doesn't really help me right now. I mean, it like gets me in the door, but I do a separate roll, dang it, for how many of them get taken out. So, d6 plus my level. Oh, but my level's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 5 of them left, so even a roll of 1 would take out all of them. Great. Okay. I think that was worth it. That sleep spell. Powerful stuff, man. So now I roll once on the treasure table, and I think I get something extra or something, right? 56 will tell me. Gold piece value is doubled. That's what it is. Great. Okay. Well, let's see what I get from the treasure table here. Where is the treasure table? Treasure 34. Not great. 2d6 gold pieces. So this will get doubled. 10, so 20. Not very exciting. So that brings my gold piece total up to 58. And that is the end of the Chaos Slayers. For now. So back to the map here. We're going to have to start moving this camera up a bit. I mean, at this point, I could move south from there. I think I'd rather not. I do like to kind of do things fairly systematically. And I could do this on the way back, and then it would potentially reconnect down here. They do kind of allow you to fudge things a little bit if it'll help you connect rooms. So yeah, I think we need to rearrange our party order so that we can prepare to move backwards into a potential surprise attack and then continue on from there. So let's see here. I'll just... Yeah. Move my party. We're here. Now we're going here. Let's roll for Wandering Monster. Nope. Okay. Reestablish the proper marching order. Oops, my figures are knocking over here. Okay, now we're going to continue up here. We're just going to roll to generate a room. 36. Let's see. Oh man, this is a kind of a bonkers shaped room right here. So how do we want to try and do this? Do we want 2 that are... You know, yeah, let's... I think I'm going to do this configuration. Pretty weird. Go 1, 2, 3, down 1, over 1, up 1, door, down, curve around, 1, down, over 2, up 1, over 2, and down again to a door. So we're in this room right here. Let's roll for contents. Five. And in a room, that means it's empty. And we roll a d6 on the special features table. So page 32 to see what that is. Oh, it's a cursed altar. As you enter the room, an eerie glow emanates from a sinister altar. A random character is cursed and now has -1 on his defense rolls. To break the curse, the character must either slay a boss monster alone, what? Or enter a blessed temple. Or have a blessing spell cast on himself by a cleric. Okay, well, I've got a cleric with 3 blessing spells ready to fire off. So I'm not even going to bother rolling to see who gets this crazy curse. I am just going to immediately scratch off one of my blessing spells and move on with my life. All right. So that was Cursed Altar. Wild. Now, I don't think I'm forced to re-encounter that when I come back through here. Well, I don't know. It says, as you enter the room, an eerie glow emanates from a sinister altar, and a random character is cursed. But I don't know if that, in terms of the lore, is because we were surprised coming into this room, and maybe coming back through it we would be more guarded, or if that's just a static thing. If I remember, I think I'll just treat it like every time I come through that room, someone's going to get cursed. Yeah. If I remember. We'll see. Okay. Almost done with my drink. Almost done with the stream. But we forge onward for now. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 more rooms in. So we're going to continue going this way and up. So let's roll for a room. 64. Okay, so we're looking at this one right here. I don't think it matters too much. It's well, I guess it can be a dead end if I. Well, no, it's not going to be a dead end either way. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it will be a dead end. Yeah, because I would be putting a door here, but that's where the dungeon ends. So that is a room. So we'll roll for the contents here. 6. Hey, got some room details. Let's see here. Oh crap, it's another guard room. Jeez Louise. This place is kind of fortified. Yeah, I gotta roll a d6 on the vermin table. And they get to attack first. That sucks. Okay. But it's just wait. It says this is where this gets bonkers. See, if you didn't watch my first kind of playthrough series of 4 Against Darkness, because I think I commented on it then. Monsters, there are 4 different types of monsters. You've got minions, you got from weakest to strongest. You've got vermin, minions, weird monsters, and bosses. But those are each in those are subcategories of larger categories. The larger categories of boss and minion. And of the boss creatures, you've got bosses, and you've got weird monster bosses. And among the minions, you've got minions, and vermin minions. And so when you run into a rule stating something about a boss or a minion, I'm thinking to myself, well, what do you mean? Do you mean minions or just the broad category of minions? Do you mean bosses or the broad category of bosses? If you're more familiar with this game and I am misunderstanding this, please let me know, because I would love for that to be clearer in my mind. Anyway, I think probably in most cases when they say a boss, they just mean a boss. And when they say minion, they just mean a minion. Yeah. So that's how I'm going to treat it. If minions are present when this room is revealed, blah, 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 so on and so forth. They are not. This is a vermin room. So that's how I'm going to treat it. We got to roll a d6. D6. Huh. Do vermin ever have treasure? Because on this table here, it says afterwards, if you win, you roll a d6 on the treasure table. But if vermin never have treasure... Oh, that's my reminder. I got to wrap it up here. All right, I'll go just a little bit longer if I need to. Maybe just to finish up this encounter. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not going to search out that question right now. So I'm going to roll on the treasure table if I beat this battle. So, yeah, vermin. I rolled a 3. Let's see what we're up against. Grabbing crab things. That definitely fits this setting for this adventure, or this dungeon. Good gravy. That's disgusting. They don't have surprise. They do attack first. Let's see what we got here. These are vermin. They're my 6th minion group. And they are grabbing crab things. Their level is 5. Okay, that feels reasonable. There are just 2 of them. Okay. They got 1 attack and 1 treasure. Okay, so some vermin do have treasure. They test morale at -1, so that's good. If one of them gets killed, then I can test morale, I think. Or is it more than half? Can't remember. Anyway, the first attack from these creatures inflicts no damage, but steals... Oh, I don't like this. But steals one of the character's weapons, your choice. After this, the creature will use that weapon to hit the weapon's original owner. If the weapon is magical, add its bonus to the foe's level. If these creatures flee, all stolen weapons are lost. Oh no! I have not fought these things, and I hate them already. Reactions. 1 to 4, I can bribe them. I have to give them 1 weapon each? No way. 5 to 6, fight. Okay. If these creatures flee. So, I think... Is there a quick reference for testing morale? When do I do that? When do I test morale? I can't remember. I'm just going to try and kill him and hopefully won't have to address that question. But they get the first attack, so that does indeed suck. Oh my gosh, first attack from these guys. So there's 2 of them. They can only this round attack my front row. So which one of them should I have them attack? Both my dwarf and my cleric have more than 1 weapon, so... And the secondary weapon they almost never use. And so I think I'm content to have them each attack one of... Yeah, so dwarf first. D6. Okay. D6 plus 5. 5, so it's 10. So he dodged it. So no stolen weapon that time. And now the cleric... 7, and they're level what? 5. Great. So neither one of them get their weapons stolen. That's great news. All right, hero's turn. First, patience. Come on, take them out. Exploding 6, baby. Here we go. And a 5 plus 5, so that's 16. They're gone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Thankfully. Let's roll on the treasure table. Ooh, a 6. I don't think exploding that gives me anything. But let's see here. The treasure table is where? Page 34. 1 random magic item from the magic treasure table below. And I think there's a 50% chance, whenever that happens, of rolling on Twisted Hoards, which is a big expansion that gives you a ton more variety, because the magic treasure does get old after a little while. So on a 4 through 6, I roll a 5. Okay, so we are doing Twisted Hoards. Twisted Hoards is this supplement right here. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of possibilities. So I just need to see... I roll a D100 basically, or percentile dice. So I do have some of those handy. 52. Hope it's good. Okay, Treasure Hunter's Amulet. Have not seen this before. The wearer of this amulet may spend 1 charge of the amulet to ignore 1 complication from the Hidden Treasure Complication table from 4 Against Darkness, or from any similar table in any supplement. Interesting. Likewise, a charge may be spent to re-roll a failed save versus a trap that is defending a treasure. When found, the amulet has d6 plus 1 charges. When all charges are spent, the amulet may be recharged with 1 soul cube from 4 Against the Netherworld, or sold as a bauble for d6 gold pieces. I see what you're trying to do, getting me to buy your new supplements or whatever. I'm going to say it can be recharged by the dudes at the Mages Guild just fine. But it does have how many charges right now? Hang on. Oh, nice. It has 6 charges. Okay, so I will give that to... Gosh. I'll give it to... You know what? You give it to the rogue. That's who you give it to. So we'll say... Way down here somewhere. Yeah. Treasure Hunters. Oh, man. Amulet. And we'll say it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charges, and that's Twisted Hoards. Where's that at? I gotta make note of the page. TH. It's not the the number. TH number 52. TH number 52. All right. Doesn't have a lot of great application. Not something I'm probably going to use a ton. But the fact that it's like a semi-permanent item and that I can kind of keep recharging and using and stuff is cool. It's just a matter of me remembering, oh yeah, I have the Treasure Hunter's Amulet and it can do A, B, and C. So, nice though. Okay. So, let's see here. We need to backtrack at this point. I will... I'll make a note. I've got this... Oh yeah, you can't even see. But we're like way the crap up here right now. So I need to make a note that the party is here. I'll erase this when I come back to this tomorrow. But now it's going to be time when we come back to do a lot of backtracking, watching out for wandering monsters, and then we'll hit here and see where that goes. Then we'll come back through here, see where that goes. And we've still got some options down here to open up. Not a ton, but maybe we could be using that space and this space. We've probably seen all we are going to of this side of the map. But there's still plenty that could be discovered, and we still have a Chaos Lord that needs a killing. So I will be back, presumably to do that, starting tomorrow morning. You can check the schedule below for time zone information and more details. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. For more chat about geek entertainment, answers to your questions, and news from the wider world of Christian geekery, get the Christian Geek Central podcast today on iTunes and other podcast services.